So in 1848, a third scale for measuring temperature was put forth by Lord Kelvin, which his idea was to look at a value called absolute zero.
Here is sub-zero! Now,
Absolute
zero!
That's a theoretical, it's never actually been measured, and it really can be measured, lowest possible temperature that he built from the Celsius scale, where instead of zeroing on the freezing point of water, he centered on that lowest possible value for a temperature, which means that if you want to convert between Celsius and Kelvin, it's basically just in terms of the difference between the freezing point of water and absolute zero, which happens to be about 273.15 degrees. So if you want to go from Celsius to Kelvin, you just add 273.15 degrees to the value. And in general, Kelvin is actually the standard scientific measurement for temperature. It's the SI unit for temperature, just for the sake of being aware of that as well. It's not used very commonly in everyday language because of that 273 giving you some kind of silly values for everyday things, but in scientific context, it's what we have the most with. And that's actually all we've got for Chapter 9. Like I said, there's a lot of videos here, most of them are pretty quick. Most of the stuff's not very complicated. Once you get the idea of a unit conversion, you get the idea of one-dimensional analysis, you just need to know the conversion factor and you can do any of them. That's why we move through this one faster than others, not just because it's short. Next week, we're going to take another quick chapter where we're going to be jumping ahead to Chapter 13 and talking about things with voting and apportionment. I'll see you in there.